Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and show you me writing an email. I actually got a lot of good positive reviews of me doing this last time, and I figure I'll just do it now. So I'm actually trying something else. I noticed that you can put a video of me writing, and why wouldn't you want to see me while you're reading my copy, right? Anyway, we'll see how that works. Um, let's see here. I'm just going to put on some music, so you should be able to see my screen and everything else. Before we kind of go into it, what I'm going to be doing is writing a email sequence. You may get a glimpse of one email or something, and it's for one of my clients. His name's Chris Beatty, and he's got something really cool going on where he has a huge list of local businesses or local marketers who sell like websites and video marketing and stuff like that to local businesses. And he's got these local marketers on a membership plan where every month they get done for you copy, like a done for you sales letter, a VSL, email sequence. And that's really what this is part of. So what you'll see is me kind of writing the first drafts of this. They could change. They probably will, to be honest. But at least you'll get to see, I guess, how my mind works, because some people want to see that for some reason. It's not very, very great, I guess, but we'll see. All right, so let me throw on some music, and I'll just dig in.
Mike specialist, some pepper pins sprouting. Nice that you wish you wore it. Mike's on my signature. She said your shit is hot, it's barely room temperature. Torture casual, Cincinnati to New York and back where the pad don't say jack. With bankrupt the roof, I'm spinning the
I'll fix this. This submission. I was told to cross the river and report to the expedition leader with Mute this shit for a second. Okay, cool. Let me mute that for a second. Okay, so like I said, this is just kind of free writing to a degree with a little bit more thought, but I'll probably change this because I already see some things I want to change. But okay, let's see. Email to. So here I'm actually selling a video, like why people would need a lead generation video or something. Why a local business would need a lead generation video. So let's see how I can eventually tie that in. Okay, I woke up walking through the woods. It wasn't walking through the woods. Yeah, okay, I can do it. I woke up walking through the woods. It wasn't a typical day. In fact, it was a day I'll never forget. You see, even though I knew walking through unfamiliar places was a big no-no for a lot of people, this was different. This time I had a purpose, a mission. I was told to cross the river and report to the expedition leader with what I had discovered. Little did I know I would have to overcome more than just walking through the woods. Okay, see, the fact that I just kind of did blah, blah, blah makes me want to highlight this so I can go back to it because there's something in there that's making me stumble. Now, it may just be I suck at reading and it's kind of early in the morning, but fuck it. We'll just see if I need to change that. Okay, little did I know I would have to overcome more than just walking through the woods. See, I didn't know it at the time, but as I kept on, my flashlight went out, my food dropped from my bag, somehow I need to fix this, into the river, and what's worse is I was lost and daylight wouldn't come for another 7 hours. Okay, see, I didn't know it at the time, but as I kept on, my flashlight went out, my food dropped from my bag into the river, and what's worse is I was lost and daylight wouldn't come for another 7 or 8 hours. As I was lost, that's what I'll do. As I was lost, boom, boom, boom. So sometimes when what you'll see, what I did here is I may change this again, but when you have long sentences, and you can format this in a certain way, but once you have long sentences that are kind of put together, sometimes it's better to just do this little three, I think it's an ellipsis or whatever it's called, these 3 dots, and break it up. It just makes it easier to read. It's easier on your eyes, so you can just kind of take that into consideration. Okay, so see, I didn't know at the time, but as I kept on, my flashlight went out, my food dropped from my bag into the river, and what's worse is I was lost, and daylight wouldn't come for another 7 or 8 hours. Have you ever felt like you did something similar in your marketing? Stay with me here. Okay, have you ever felt like you did something? I need a better transition. Okay, so I'll just kind of fix that. Have you ever felt like you did something similar in your marketing? Stay with me here, because the lessons I learned from that trip are exactly the reason. Yeah, I need to fix that shit too. One thing I would want to point out is, see how I use the word because? So because is a really powerful word, and I like to use it. So whenever I say, okay, stay with me here, and you have to give them a reason, right? Whenever you want to give a reason why, using the word because is super huge. So make sure you include that. It's a very powerful word. Okay, stay with me here, because the lessons I learned from that trip are exactly the reason why you'll be able to dramatically increase the amount of people who call you for business. The thing is, when you're lost and not sure what to do, one of the first steps is to take bang. Okay. All right, guys, so there's only a few. I think I only have like 15 minutes actually on this little screen capture-o-matic thing I found online to record my video. So that's kind of a little snippet of how I write copy. One tip that you can do, and again, this isn't the final version, but one thing that I like to do to kind of help jumpstart my my writing creativity or whatever is start in the middle of the story. And I've said it so many times. Now, the story could change. Story doesn't have to be real. The story is just a story. Now, many times, if you're going to be doing something that needs to be a real story, because you can't lie, you know, sometimes stories, I take them because they're from my life. I've been to Bolivia, I've been in the Amazon, I've done a whole bunch of cool shit. And so I just can use those stories. But if you haven't got those stories, what you can do also is look in Amazon.com, look at the review section, check out the testimonials. When you see testimonials, many times they give you a story of what they went through, why they didn't think this shit was going to be good, and then how they overcame it. And this was like the biggest, most crazy discovery they ever did was your product or whatever. So if you can get testimonials like that, those are stories you can use in your marketing, and they're real stories. They're legit. You're not bullshit, you're not lying, but it's something that will still get your readers' attention. So hopefully that helps. I'm going to just shut this thing off, I think, and have a kick-ass day.